everyone, it's Heyyy and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. And today I'm going to be doing my most requested, long-awaited video, and that is how to get into modeling and my big modeling series here on my YouTube channel. As you guys know, I do post behind the scenes of my photo shoots, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, which you should, at Heyyy Official, it's linked in the description box below. Everyone knows me as I'm the model that literally came from in the middle of nowhere, a small town in Ohio. I get this question asked 1,000 times, I swear, 1,000 times a month. I get so many DMs on how to get into modeling, how I got into modeling, and many other questions. So this is going to be a broken up series, so I'm not going to touch on everything in this video, but there's going to be other parts. So please stay tuned if you are interested in modeling or acting, because they kind of go hand in hand, and we'll get into that as well. Starting off, I'm going to basically tell you one of the first steps you should do when getting into modeling is get down the type of modeling you want to do. There are thousands of types of modeling, and you can always do more than one, or you can just stick with one. Do what you are comfortable with, and never ever let anyone try to push you past your comfort zone if it involves showing skin or showing parts of your body that you don't want to show. Modeling pushes your comfort zone already, so do not have a photographer do that for you. That is all on you. There are many types of modeling: lingerie modeling, fashion modeling, bikini modeling. Alternative girls do like alternative modeling. I think there's another term for it, but that's just what I personally call it, and all this other stuff. So basically do your research and search up on Google, literally on Google, different types of modeling. Research all of them and choose the type of modeling that fits you, your personality, and your style, the way you dress and everything, and what you are comfortable with doing best. And then once you have that down, you can go forth into how to actually get into modeling. But when you have all that stuff down, figuring out your comfort zones and what you want to do and this and that, a lot of people ask me, like, what do I do? Like, how do I get a photo shoot? And honestly, that is the simplest thing. And I understand that at first you don't think it's that simple because you don't have the resources or someone giving you advice. So hey, that's what I'm here for. Literally just find local photographers. Please start off small. Even if you want to go bigger, start off small. Don't go to a photographer out of state or far away. Start with a local photographer, just a little small photo shoot, so that you can build your portfolio and build your confidence and knowledge, and so that you know what you're doing and know what types of poses fit your body best. And we can also get into those in different series on different body types and poses that are working for you, the different types of modeling. I'll do a whole different section of videos for all of those, but this is kind of just the basics. So again, stay tuned if you're interested. Turn on post notifications because there's going to be many different videos. So once you have that down, find a local photographer and connect with them and do a trade for portfolio shoot. This is called T for P. I'm also going to do a video where I talk about slang and catchphrases and words and, you know, what the models and photographers say so that you can understand. Because I know going into this, when I first seen someone say T for P, I had no idea what that meant. I had to Google it, and Google doesn't really like have all the slang and stuff like that for the modeling industry, so I had to ask a model, and sometimes that's embarrassing. So I'm gonna make a whole video about that because I've noticed there are different things that models and photographers say that people who aren't a model or photographer don't know what they mean. So that'll also be a thing. But a T for P photo shoot is trade for portfolio, which means the photographer and the model are not paying each other whatsoever. You can obviously go into getting paid to do photo shoots, and then some photographers, you have to pay them if they are a good enough photographer to do your photos. Don't do any of those two yet, even though I know you want to get paid, and that is the main goal for most people doing modeling. It's not my main goal, but for some people it is. Do not start off with that first. I know that's unfortunate, but please do not. T for P, which is none of you are paying, and it's literally just you and the photographer doing a photo shoot so that you can build each other's portfolios. And this is not hard to find a photographer to do this. A lot of photographers do this for free. I have many girls ask me how much it costs to do a photo shoot, and I'm like, girl, for free. Like, what do you mean? I got the hookups. Like, I don't pay for, I don't think I've paid for one photo shoot in my life, and that is because it was connected with a manager and getting my portfolio like higher up, and he was a really good celebrity photographer. It was the only reason why I had to pay. Only photo shoot I've ever paid for so far. Start doing that. Look at local photographers in your area, really close to you, as closest to you as possible, so that you can just get your experience up. And then once you do that, shoot with a couple local photographers, and then you can start kind of traveling, not out of state yet, but maybe to different cities with other photographers, and start doing more photo shoots, and then that'll build your portfolio. And your portfolio is all of your modeling photos that you've ever taken, or your best ones that you've taken. Once you have that down, then you can start going crazy and going everywhere and doing photo shoots. But that obviously does take time and a lot of effort and hard work. Make sure you post your photos on Instagram, use hashtags. I'm going to have a video about hashtags, safety tips on modeling, all that other stuff. So again, if I don't cover that in this video and you have any questions, make sure you comment them down below, or you can DM me to remain anonymous and only I know who you are, and ask me these questions on Instagram or any other social media platform that's always linked in the description box below, so that I make sure I do go over them in the upcoming videos on this series. Post your photos to Instagram, use hashtags, connect with more photographers, and then you can start connecting with other models, and you can do collab shoots where you and another model shoot together. And then you guys are posting each other on social media so that you can gain followers from each other, and basically it's like a shout out for shout out, but you're having a whole photo shoot with them, which is super cool. Literally almost all of my friends are models. Some of them got into it because of me. Some of them I met through the modeling world. So you can gain so much friends, and they're such real people, and they understand you fully because they are also in the industry. It basically just starts off with do your research, go on YouTube, watch videos. A lot of people don't know how to pose. I will do a separate video on that, but not in this video. But you can always go on YouTube and search for other people's videos and stuff like that. When people ask me how to get started in the modeling industry, I don't ever have a precise answer, hence why this is going to be a multiple video series. So basically this is me just kind of telling you like the obvious blunt version of how to. It's basically find your theme, find what type of modeling you want to go into, find what you're comfortable with, have your boundaries set, have what you are comfortable with set. Find a local photographer, shoot with them, have your first photo shoot, do your research, have more local photographers shoot with you, kind of go into a different city near you, shoot with those photographers, shoot with another model, and basically build your portfolio. And it's just about shooting with different multiple local photographers to build your portfolio, and then you can go more into modeling, posting on Instagram, reaching out to other models, becoming friends with other models, reaching out to photographers. Do not be scared to reach out to photographers or models. Join in on groups on Facebook. I'm in a Ohio models group on Facebook, so type in your state, and then find a photographer, find a group, join other people that are like you, do your research, YouTube videos, Google, find your theme, all of that stuff. And then also make sure you have outfits prepared, make sure you are doing your makeup correctly, and make sure you got your hair down. Like, you have to have everything pre-planned. Make sure you have a schedule. So when you figure out what day and time you're going to shoot with that photographer, please do not bail on them. Make sure that you are open at that time and that day. Things do change and you might have to cancel, and that's okay, but just make sure for the most part that you can get there on time. Make sure that you have transportation to that photographer's studio, or if the photographer is coming to you. I've had photographers pick me up, so there's nothing wrong with that. So basically that is literally how you get into modeling. You just do it. You just get into it. You just find the right resources. You find the photographers near you. You can literally go on Instagram and type in hashtag your state and then photographer, and you can find photographers in your area. You can ask around if you know anyone who is doing senior photos or whatever, and they got senior photos. Ask them who the photographer was, and maybe that photographer is down to do a trade for a portfolio shoot with you. So that is basically all I have to say in this video, because it's going to be multiple parts. I'm going to be doing safety tips, how to find the right photographer, how to pose, all this other stuff in different videos, but I really want to go into that into this video, but it would be super long and there would be no point of a series, so I do have to wait. If you have any questions, comment them down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.